Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Patrick Reynolds here. I'm a local real estate agent, property manager, and real estate investor here in Clayton. Today I want to talk to people about securing that first rental property. So a lot of people around my age, I get to talk to them quite a bit doing what I do, and we're all having the same conversations in regards to building wealth. And there's not as much faith in our markets anymore, our financial markets, as they were a few decades ago. The generations before us, put a lot of trust into stocks and bonds. And today there's just a lot of uncertainty in those markets. So, one of the biggest things that I've done for my family is diversify my assets. And one of the ways I did that is securing my first rental property. A lot of fear comes into play when investing in real estate, for good reason. Most people don't understand how it works. But one of the easiest ways to kind of secure that first property, and not needing a whole lot of money in order to do this, is if you already own a home and you've owned that home for quite a few years or even just 2 years, you might be in a good position to turn that property into a rental property. And this is really how you do it. So I'll give you an example of how I did it myself. In 2021, I bought my first home out in Benson, North Carolina. It was right in the middle of COVID, all the craziness in the real estate market, and we bought it for about $212,000. And my mortgage payment at that time, and it still is about $1,150. And over the last year and a half, I've been able to build $100,000 worth of equity in that home. And what we decided to do was to turn that into a rental property and move again. So, the rental rates for that property were about $1,900 when I made it live and ready to rent. So, right off the bat, I'm pulling in about $600 or $700 worth of cash flow off that property. And what happens is when you secure that rental contract, you can go to your mortgage broker and they will relieve you of that mortgage debt. So that kind of opens you up to buy your next property. So as long as you have a little bit of money to put down on your next property, you can make this happen really quick and, very low risk, because each month you're cash flowing, $500, $600, $700, $800. And another way to do this, if you don't have that extra cash on hand, is if you do have that equity in your home, you can secure that rental contract and then take a HELOC loan out on your equity. And you can use that to make your first down payment for your next house. So if you're interested in diversifying your assets and becoming a real estate investor, this is an easy way to do it. I'd love to talk with you and kind of explain, exactly how to go about this and run some numbers to see if it's actually going to be profitable for you. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I love talking real estate, and you guys have a good day. Thanks.